We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Jock Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. His prior history in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball and a strike. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
That ball's ground.
The pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals,
and a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is On here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Marcell Ozuna, lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fowler, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Ozuna absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Number 16 has a play, and that retires the side. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
That is it. The left fielder, number 11.
In now, A.J. Pollock. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Batting 6.
Here's Corey Seager. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. First offering on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So striding forward now, number 16. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. He's set. Here it comes. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Pollock leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out, and he misses in like. So stepping in, Yadier Molina.
Leading off.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Yadier Molina.
Ball 2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball. Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense.
The second baseman.
And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
And he lays off there 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Batting 8.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Takes this the other way to right. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. A play at the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Now the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Still only 1 out in the inning. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
The batter. The right fielder.
First pitch fastball in on the. Fists for ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Bellinger is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt, a native of the state of Delaware. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Ouch, that one hit him. So come Ozuna. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back. As this next hitter walks up to the plate.
And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Next for the Dodgers, number 9. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
John Gant will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 53, John Gant.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Here comes the first pitch. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Tyler Webb will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 30.
Max Muncy will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Dominic Leone will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Set to deliver on 2-1. And look out as that pitch ran in and got him, and that's going to force in a run.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Turner.
From the stretch. Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bader has it in his sights. He's got it 1 away. And the throw back in is a wild one. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
The center fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The left fielder,
riding in once again,
A.J. Pollock.
Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. To short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yadier Molina 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he gets ahead 0-1. To the left side, but it's well foul. Ready with the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And this is into the alley here. Should be extra bases even for Molina. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Peterson is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. And it's quickly 0-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.